I'm Liam Bedford, and this is my mum Lisa. This is my dad Lee, and this is my younger brother Luke. Yes, that's right, we're all L Bedford.
That's the way we all became the
Bedford.
Brady Bunch.
And then there's my little sister, whose name doesn't begin with an L. Meet Bubbles Bedford.
See, I've not been able to see my family now for 2 months, for obvious reasons. No virtual connection is something that we're all experiencing right now, and it's a weird one. But who's thinking about the dogs? So, it's time I took a stand. Have I stood out a shot there?
Yeah.
So, it's time I took a stand and brought back dog connection. I'm sure Bubbles is missing her pals as well, just as much, but I had an even better idea. Instead of just setting her up with her mates just so she could see the dogs that she's already met before, how about I put her on a virtual speed dating so she can find love during lockdown? I sound like I'm crazy. So, the first thing to do is make sure Bubbles is looking presentable. It's time for what I think is called a clothing montage.
Splash. Yeah. Now that you know how my eyes be, I'm rocking C's over Nike, but you know me, I'm low-key.
And after Bubbles is feeling ready to go, before you know it, it was time for her first date.
Welcome to First Dates Puppy Edition. What we're going to do, Bubbles, is we're going to put you on 5 dates right now today. And she's gone. Bubbles, you'll be pleased to know your first date is arriving. Bubbles, there's your... Oh, it's carnage already. Welcome to First Dates, Olli. How are you? Bubbles, look that. Look, there's another dog. Bubbles, who's that? She doesn't seem very keen on Olli. So guys, how would you rate your first date? Yeah, no, that's fair, yeah. She hasn't been very talkative. No, that's true.
Well, it's safe to say date 1 has not totally gone to plan. Bubbles shown no interest at all, kept doing runners and staring in disbelief. Let's see if she's wanting to meet a pup with a bit more of a culture. Her second date is residing all the way from sunny Spain. Single puppy, reveal yourself.
Welcome back, Bubbles. How are you feeling about your second date? See that you've dressed up tonight, looking great. Don't worry, I know you're feeling a bit anxious, you're feeling a bit nervous, but it's alright. Look, here's your second date. We've got Ember coming all the way from sunny Spain. Look at their faces. Ember, you seem very chilled out. Bubbles, what do you think? It's this point when I'm talking to them that I realise like I've lost my head during lockdown. Like this is the point where I'm like, yeah, no, I've lost my mind. Oh, Bubbles, what's that for? Ooh.
It was clear that Ember and Bubbles were not feeling it. Both were essentially asleep at this point. So it was time for date 3 to mix it up. Meet Wendy.
You ready, Bubbles? For date number 2, the speed dating? Or date number 3 now? I don't know what is going on.
You've lost the plot.
Hello, Wendy. Oh. Bubbles. Sorry about that, Wendy. She's just a bit touchy sometimes.
So, Bubbles was having absolutely none of Wendy right now. From the get-go, she was livid, barking away, growling. This led Wendy to just moping about. Bubbles had been on a lot of dates now. She was getting tired. So we thought, let's just do one last one and see if we have any luck.
So, Bubbles, how are you feeling about your 4th and final date?
Who's this? No, Michelle, we don't want him playing.
Oh, we don't want to play.
Now, I don't know about you, but I can feel some tension in this room. I think we may have found the winner of first dates. However, there's only one way to decide who Bubbles thinks was the best, and that's to get Bubbles to pick herself. So, all 4 pictures of her dates were laid out on the floor with a treat on each. Who would she go to first? Who is Bubbles' favourite? And just like that, Bubbles had made her decision. It seems that all the barking was clearly Bubbles playing hard to get, because her favourite was Wendy, the pup that Bubbles wouldn't stop barking at. Either that, or it was probably just the first treat she saw. Probably that, let's be honest. Anyway, what even was this upload? Hey, we all had fun, right? Right? Thank you to the 4 special guest appearance dogs and the owners for making this weird idea a reality. Massive thanks to my parents who basically did half of this video, as I'm not currently at home. I know you guys know, but I'm missing you a lot. And thank you to the superstar herself, Bubbles. You're a star. They can follow you at Bubbles Bedford on Instagram. Make sure you go follow Bubbles. If you want to find out about my videos before anyone else or even get involved, come find me on socials. We're super close to 1,000 subscribers now as well, so make sure you join the movement. And once you've done all of that, I can now say, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Oh, has Liam nearly gone and done it? He's nearly hit 1,000 subscribers.